This is our circles curriculum where we're teaching students the appropriate boundaries and social boundaries. And every morning when we have our morning meeting, our students go over how they're feeling and we talk about it. Each of the leaves were cut out, and then all of the flowers there are made out of coffee filters that they painted. And then the ladybugs was another project from summer school that they created. And so everything on that tree is student created. I started out doing pre-service before the pandemic. And then the pandemic hit, and then I had to do the rest of my pre-service online. And then in 2020, I was hired with Amador County School District for the Impact Credential Program. And the first year, we did it all online. And the second year, we ended up coming back in person. And now, last year, I started my master's program at TCSJ, and that's been a hybrid program. We're calling our program for adults is called Adults Building Links to Employment. And so we had these shirts printed out, and my students fundraised for it by selling and making cotton candy at a fall festival. And we are going to have students practice stocking shelves as part of some of the workability training, because one of our workability jobs is at a local grocery store. Typical college experiences, you're not necessarily in a cohort, and you become a group and you collaborate. I still am in contact with members from my cohort, and you're supporting each other. One night we were doing the distance learning, and we stayed online 30 minutes after our session was over, and we just kind of shared and talked and helped each other to work through some of the challenges that we were experiencing. And that's, I think, one of the biggest blessings of a cohort is you have ties there, and you develop those relationships that continue on even after you leave the program. A clothing steamer, there's a clothing racks where they're learning how to hang them up and sort them according to size. Dining area, and every day for breakfast and lunch, my students make their own lunches and breakfasts. We do not use any cafeteria foods. They menu plan. We create a shopping list. They shop and then prepare foods, and everybody takes part in that. I think they're incredibly important and connecting. I still know, and I still give hugs to some of my previous professors. We stop and see each other in the hallways, and we'll talk to each other, and I'm friends with them, and they have provided me with encouragement. They're always available if I have a question even. I can come back. Sometimes I might even inadvertently text them, and then we have a chuckle together.
The teacher that I want to honor tonight is Bonnie Gale. If you would come up. Bonnie is the teacher who runs our adult program, the program for students who are between 18 and 22 who have moderate to severe disabilities. In Bonnie's program, she's responsible for making sure that, as the student's gatekeeper, that they're ready to become adults when they leave our program. So most of the kids who are mod severe are identified, sometimes even before they're born. And they're with us and in our programs through 12th grade, and then they go to Bonnie. And so it's Bonnie's job to make sure that they understand hygiene, they understand how to clean, how to cook for themselves, how to have job skills. All of her students work somewhere within the community, and Bonnie and her staff make sure that they're developing skills that will help them to be as independent as possible when they graduate from her program. So I would like to honor Bonnie tonight on behalf of her students, her parents, her staff, and the ACO, Department of Special Education, a challenge coin.